Well, good evening everybody. We are live. We are there. Good to see you all. No technical issues today, which was perfect, so that's good. Let me see who's here. Hi Dimfna, Riek, Cindy. Cindy, you're here. I'm gobsmacked. Sandra, Saskia, hello there. Hi Honora. Hella is here. Angelique. Well, good to see you all. Hi Paula. Paula, I think you won the $50 gift certificate the other day, right? Congratulations. Hi Roelie. Hi Belinda. Hi Tina. Hi there. Hello. Hi Jona. Hi Patricia. Happy birthday, Patricia. Congratulations. Tiffany's here. Patricia's here. Well, everybody's joining. Good to see you all. Hi Annemiek. Well, hello there. I'm going to have some fun tonight. At least I think it's going to be fun. Because I'm going to start a new journal. As if I don't have journals enough. No. Let me fill you in on my thought process. I'm just thinking, where did I put that? Bear with me. I think it's one of these. Just wanted to show you something. This one. So let me switch the cameras so we can start having some fun, shall we? This one. There we go. So in this journal, I'm making the monthly challenges. I still have to decorate this one, but it's beautiful as is, so you don't have to. The challenge for July was black and white, as you may or may not know. And this page, it really challenged me because it was hard in a way to just stick to black and white. But then I like the challenge. In a way, I like to torture myself. So, hi Johan, goedenavond. So that's when I said, okay, I'm going to make a black and white journal. Now, then I thought I'm going to decorate the journal tonight in my video, and then I started testing, and it was finished. So this used to be a green journal, a moss green, I think it's called, and I completely altered it to this. Cool, right? Hi Cora. And I stamped black and white and I heat embossed that. So yeah, this is really fun. And of course I know people will ask, how did you do that? I sent a picture to Els and she already said, oh, how did you do that? So I'm going to sort of show you, but not on a journal because the journal is done and I only need one journal. So what I've already done is I've cut out some pages from my first release. This is from journal file 1 and 2, and there's one of the journal file XL1 in there. So this journal file 1, 2, this is 1 again, but then the other way around. And then we go to the other sides. And then here I've got somewhere, oh here it is. This is the big file folder, the XL, and I've just made a flap in there. So then I took some stitches and I sewed my signature together. So this is all stitched together and this is going to be the first signature that's going to go in there. There's no rush. I've got time to play in this and we're going to start to decorate it now. So this is all going to be black and white. Ha! Now that's a challenge for me. Today I'm going to be working with previous releases from me because they felt a bit neglected with all the Christmas stuff going on. So I'm going to work with the first release and the second release, and tomorrow I'm going to do something with Christmas, I think, again at ECD. Don't know yet. I still haven't prepared that, but I'm going to be live at Elizabeth Craft Designs. The inside was black already from this one, which was quite nice, but then once I was finished with the front, I turned it over and it was all mucky, white, ugly. So I ended up painting the inside black again because it was all splotchy with white and not in a nice way, splotchy. But yeah, hey, that happens, right? But now it's perfectly ready to go. So yeah, but that was the story of the inside. Well, things happen, right? Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to make a panel that's going to go on the front of this. So let's start with that. But first I will show you on a piece of paper how I made this. Cool. I love this. So what you need for that is this stuff. Paper Artsy Fresco Finish crackle glaze. And I've used that before. Now that one is here as well. Bear with me. That was this one. I don't know if you remember this one that I made. This was for what journal? I don't know. Oh, it's just my play journal, sort of. So I made that one with the same stuff. So you need this crackle glaze to get this effect. Now it's hard to get. It's hard to get. Let me tell you. I know in the US it's available. I don't know exactly the shops, but if you Google it, you can find it. Netherlands, I got it at the Duif, but it's sold out. I think I got the last one. I don't know if they restocked. You can ask Marloes if she can order it. I don't know, but it's called, if you want it, make a screenshot, take a picture, crackle glaze. Now the fun stuff about this is, and the big difference with crackle paste, is that this is not dimensional. So you can stamp on this. It's just, you can hardly feel it. It's smooth. Hence I could stamp and emboss it, which was also fun. So let me show you how to do that. I'm going to shake up my black. And I'm going to get my brush, which is in the water, which is not handy, David. Let me dry this one off. There we go. I'm just going to put a blob of black on there. Now I've got some watercolor cardstock here, and I've got the watercolor cardstock with a tiny bit of removable adhesive stuck to my A4 paper, which functions as a hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this watercolor paper black. And on the journal I did not use gesso or anything. I just painted it black because I think it took 2 layers. First layer was quite thick, the second layer was really thin, and then I had a nice opaque black background. So that's it. Simple, right? So that is black. Ooh, hands are still clean, which is a miracle. Quickly gonna dry that, because I gotta do a white one as well, because I need a white one. So vice versa, but I wanted to show you exactly how I made this, because I know you want to see that. So, drying this off. Yes, a kid can do this, Cindy. It's that easy. I can do it. And if I can do it, anyone can. Okay. That's sort of dryish. And the fun thing is, you can use this for cards and everything. Then I'm taking, this is sort of a silicone flexible thing, you can use a brush, you can use anything. So there we go. Put a big blob of that stuff on there. And I'm going to spread that out. Just like that. All over my paper. Can be somewhat thicker at some areas. It has to be some bit thinner in others, but we'll just cover that whole thing. There we go. Smooth that out. So then I'll take a baby wipe and clean this off. So again, a kid can do this, Cindy. You are right. Now you can let this air dry, but the beauty of this stuff is you can heat set it. So I will do that, because that will save some time. And then over that I'm going to put my fresco finish chalk acrylics in Chantilly, the color. It's sort of an off-white. And I'm going to put a layer over that, and I'm going to, with this, it's really interesting how this stuff works, because when you put the paint on with the brush and you do brush strokes in one direction, that's the direction you get the cracks, like this. If you alternate, you get cracks in all different sides, and I will do the alternate version now. Cindy, you're asking the wrong person, because that would mean that I experimented and let it dry, which I never did because I'm impatient, you know that. So I don't know whether it dries quick, yes or no. With the heat tool it takes a while, so I would guess it would take a while to dry on air, but I think the same as acrylic paint. So I think that's dry. Then I'm going to let that cool. It has to cool down, has to cool down. Come on. Cool enough? Cool enough. I think it's cool enough. Right, clean brush. Sort of. Okay, next what I'm doing is I'm taking my white, and now you gotta move quick because acrylic paint dries quicker. So I'm gonna put a big blob on there, and I'm gonna put that on there like that, just, and then I'm gonna alternate the strokes like so, and that's it. That's it. Walk away, David. Don't do anything. And now see the magic happen. You can already see it happening. I think this is such fun stuff. So I'm going to help it along. Going to dry it a bit. But while I'm drying it, look at that. You see it happening? This is so cool. It just happens before your eyes. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? So that's how I made this journal. Now this is a bit more grungy. Hey, sorry Cindy, but it is available. I bought it, so it should be available. Wrong one. Where's my sanding disc? Oh well, I'll get a new one, but I'll take this one. I just used it. Oh, there it is. Well, I've got another one now. What I'm doing now with a sanding disc, I'm just gonna go around the edge and rough that up even more. You can take bits off before it's completely set. If you wait too long, you cannot do this anymore. And that gives it even a more grungy, rough look. And there we go. That is, and as you can see, it's completely flat. So this will dry. Obviously it has to cure a bit, but I can use this in my journal. Hey, in my journal. It's a black and white journal. This is black and white. So with that, and on the cover I did with a baby wipe and some black paint on it. I just rubbed on a bit black around the edges because, well, I liked that. So don't throw this away because I need this measurement. That's why I wrote it on there. So this can go away. Then I've got another piece. So let me get another. So now we're going to do it the other way around because that's what I actually need for the project that I'm going to be making. So I'm going to watercolor paper. Check. Next I'm going to take my white paint. Well, I think grey is legal because that is black and white, right? And you've got dark black and light black, and I mean black suit is not intense black, but it's black. I really don't know. Water-based, yeah. I like the paper artsy paints anyway. Come on ladies, I bought this in the Netherlands, so stop bugging me about not being for sale. I can't help it that it's sold out. Okay, white. Yep. I'm going to put a layer of white on there. White on white, I'm not sure it needs it, but I will just give it a go. Because, yeah, it says put a layer of paint on, then put this over, and then another layer of paint. So I'm not sure it'll work if I put the crackle stuff directly onto my white paper. So I will just put a bit of a white, off-white this is, but yeah, white enough, onto my, oh, there's a hair, go away hair. It's also from Paper Artsy, fresco finish chalk. Yeah, but then it's not big enough, Cindy. So, nice and clean now. Clean, dry, I mean. So, hello. Devlin, So this is going to be my base, which is already dry. I really, really like these Paper Artsy paints. Oops. So that nearly was a disaster. Okay, put this up on again. It's a bit cloudy for some reason. Shake it, maybe that will help. There we go. Oh, that's way too much, David. Oh well. Oh well. Got to be careful with this stuff. It's like liquid gold. It's not for sale. Now, I'm sure it's available somewhere. There we go. That's nicely covered. So clean off my mess. Well, did you check, Femke, whether it's sold out, yes or no? Might be available because I bought it months ago. And they're great, aren't they, Belinda? They're really fun. Okay, this has to dry again. That's the only downside doing this live. I have to continuously dry. Where if I would have filmed it, this footage would have been cut out. Let me see. Paper Artsy, and then crackle glaze. Yeah, sold out at the dive, okay. I think it's sold out everywhere. Sorry. But it'll come back. Okay, this has to be dry. So now I'm going to do the opposite of this. This one's black with white on top. Now it's going to be the other way around. Yeah, I missed that, Cindy. Sorry, I can't keep looking at the comments all the time. Belinda, do you have this crackle glaze as well? There we go, that's dry enough. That's what I already said, Patricia. Ask Marloes, because Marloes sells the Paper Artsy paints. So maybe she can get it. Oh, then I hope it's not discontinued. It's also sold out in the US. Did you check with Michelle, Belinda? I forgot the name of the store in Florida. She had it, I think. Well, check with Marloes. Maybe she can help us out. Oops. I'm going to put some black paint on there. And as I said, you got to move quick, which is stupid for me because I did not try my brush. Okay, so what I'm going to do, again, spread this black paint out all over my thingy, and then I'm just going to crisscross and make it messy. And there we go. And now I'm going to let this air dry. There's a hair in there again. Where did the hairs come from? Oh, bugger. That's not good. Right in the middle, right? Always. Just let me fix that. I don't know if it wants to be fixed, but hey. So, good enough. Okay, I'm gonna heat set that. You see the cracks already happening, right? No, I think it's from the brush. Ooh. Don't overheat it because then it'll boil. Okay, I will let this do its thing again. Finally, Belinda, that's good. So, taking this bit off, throwing this in the bin, because, well, that's messy. And I'm going to, where's my sanding disc? Here it is. Just sand this a bit. To make it a bit more grungy and see what happens. There we go, I like that. I like that, okay. That's better there. Okay. There we go, clean up my mess. Then I need to figure out what part I want to use. Now I did write it down. I need a piece that's 7 by 12. So this is, I'm going to take a bit off the bottom here. There we go. Take a bit of the top to make it 12 centimeters. This is in centimeters, guys, I'm sorry, but it's 5 3/4, I think. By 7 centimeters is 2 3/4. Oh, now I like this, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Oh, that's good, Belinda. Good to know. Thank you for letting me know, because I haven't watched back. I've missed the shows myself, which is not a big issue, because I was there, I did them, but am I doing this right? This doesn't seem right. This, for some reason, oh, no, it's fine. It's okay. Look, that's what I'm going to do. That's going to be on there. So they finally fixed the issue. That's good. I'm going to take my corner rounder, punch thingy. This is the 4 millimeter one, the small one. I'm just going to round the corners because I like that. And it matches the roundness of the page, the base pages. So that is that. Done. Then I need to get messy again. So I've got white gesso here. And what I'm doing is I'm going to edge around the matte layer, because I created a matte layer in a way to go into my journal. And I'm going around that with the white gesso, just to give that some structure and definition popping off that page, because I like that. I don't know. I noticed that as well. I will mention that to Els or Anja. There we go. That's that. Now there are two items, right, that don't show the picture, if I'm correct. This is already pretty on its own, I think. Just let me clean off my messy hands. So I don't know where it came from, but all of a sudden black is everywhere and white is everywhere. It looks like a man. What looks like a man? Okay, I will tell... oh geez, that's not good. Sorry, pardon my French. But I'll ask in Dutch. Ging de schaar echt in je voet of alleen erbovenop gevallen en blauw? Did it cut you? Well, Femke, if you don't see her responses, then you're not allowed to know. Jona must have blocked you then. Oh, I'm just kidding. Okay, that is that. Next, what I want to do is I want to take one of my stamps. Let me see where I've got it. It's in the previous release, this one. The the clock one. And what I want to do with that, I'm going to stamp that on here. I think, smack in the middle. Why not? Because I've got another idea which is going to be fine, but let me just do this first. Okay, that's going to go there. Why didn't you stick to the block? This is dry enough now, because I'm going to stamp on this. Femke, I'm just joking with you. Don't be so serious. Just catching up on the comments. Right, I'm putting a good layer of white on this. White pigment ink. I'm going to stamp that bit to the top. This is Hero Arts Unicorn White, I think it's called. Yeah, Hero Arts Unicorn pigment ink. Oof, Jona, that's not nice. Well, thank God you're recovering well now. Okay, now I've got a bit of an issue because I don't think my gesso is completely dried. But on the other hand, I will just give that some white embossing powder as well. Why not? Might add to the party mix. Okay, nice and grungy. That's weird. Okay, heat tool. And let's melt that. Trying to keep it in frame for you, but I have to be able to watch. Oh, that's giving me a weird effect now. I tested it out and it went well. I think I might be too quick. that it's not dry enough, but I don't mind. I'm not mad at it. There we go. I think this already looks really, really nice. Yeah. Okay, let's clean this white off because, well, I don't want white on my stamp. So let's do that. Where's my alcohol? There we go. So that's nice and clean. Dry it off. There we go. Absolute, nice and grungy. So that one's going to go there. Then, I'm abusing my blocks for everything, you guys know that. So what I'm going to do, I was shopping what's new. No, we actually had a meeting with the design team for the retreat in October, and there was a sale going on in that store, and I bought these. Fun. So I'm going to use the white in this. These are the Caran d'Ache, what are they called? I don't know. Oh, here. Neocolor aquarelle stuff thingies. And I'm just going to scribble some onto my little block here. We don't block each other, we just have fun. And it must be a Facebook or a YouTube glitch. Okay, just gonna wet my brush, get that pigment, because what I want is, I want these flowers to have some kind of shading, and that's the beauty with this. This pigment is so intense, you can actually see it on top of black. So I can color with this on black, and I just love that. So it was a fun workshop, right? I didn't join in, I was watching though, so I saw everybody's comments, and but I did not make the journal. No time. So this is the easiest coloring in the world, and I just wanted to have a hint of the white. It doesn't have to be opaque white. I just want the flowers to pop off the black a bit, so that's why I'm doing it this way. No problem, Joe. I just need a tiny bit more. So just picking that up from the crayon. Just putting on a bit more of that white. Blending that out. Now I'm going quiet. You hear that? It's because I'm coloring. So if you ever want to get me quiet, give me color materials. Don't tell Daniel. Don't tell. There we go. I like that. So next what I want to do, and actually I might just, that could be fun. Would it? Can I? Shall I? Let's just try. Why not? I want the journal phrases 2 from my second release. Yeah, these are cool as well. I don't have the eco lines, but I have the sig markers. This is really the easiest coloring in the world. Okay, that's going to go on there. You know what? I'm going to take my Misty, because if this is going to work out, it's going to be very cool, and I can use this throughout my whole journal. Ooh, I'm excited now. Can you tell? Okay, that's going to go there in the corner. Stick that down to my mat, make sure it's stuck in the corner. Then I'm going to pick this up with my Misty. There we go. It's going to go there, there. Oh, it's a mess on my desk. Blimey. That's better. Yeah, I was so happy for you, Rudy, that she came back. How long has she been away? Quite a while, right? Okay. All these ideas are running through my head now. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put some anti-static powder on top of this. There we go. And I'm going to stamp this with black, and I'm going to use black embossing powder. The whole stamp is well used. I just didn't clean the top part the last time I used it. Okay. Let's do that. Ooh, I'm excited now. This is fun. Yeah, I need to clean the Misty as well. Hey, I'm just happy I've got time to craft. Between designing and work, launches and having to do, well, not having to do, being allowed to do create and craft and fun things, cleaning a Misty is down on my list. I don't use it very often, and especially if I'm using wow powders, I don't use it often, but just with black. I think with black it's... Well, he's watching, but he's got the sound off, Jonah. He's just having one eye on the screen to make sure it's technically running well. That's good. That's cool, cool, cool. I love this. Okay, then I want my black powder. Misty, go to the side. Coffee filter. Wow embossing powders have an anti-static agent in them for some reason. This is nice as a background as well, right? But I'm not going to use it as a background. But I will remember this because this is way too cool. Wow. Yeah. So I tried this once with, if I would have used the Ranger black embossing powder, it would have been a nightmare, but this black does work actually, so I'm quite happy with that. So I'm gonna melt this. I'm not wasting anything, Cindy. It's all going back in the pot. Hi, Ellie. And don't get me wrong, guys, I'm not complaining because I love everything I do. At the moment, I'm working on the packaging of my new release, which was way ahead. And I'm already working on the release after that. I'm designing new paper packs, 2 at the time. So yeah, I'm not bored. I think my microphone damps the sound a bit of that heat tool, which is good for you, because for me it's loud. Okay, I'm going to use my little scissors to cut in between the lines, because time to play, that's going to be on there. But I love how this turned out, because this journal is going to be really time to play, regardless of any releases. I will, Patricia, definitely. That is the most important thing. So that's why cleaning my Misty is at the bottom of my list. So, there we go. I love this. Look at that. How cool is that? So, that's going to be here. Time to play. Time to play. Somewhere there. And then I want me time. Yeah, okay. Ideas are running through my head now. So let's do that. Yeah, right up my alley. Nice and grungy. Yep. And then I want one more. No time to waste. That's quite suitable with what we just spoke about, right? So let's cut that one out. Oh, I don't know, Belinda, because my release is not for cards officially. I might sneak in 1 or 2, but I can't make the whole set with that. It has to be art journal related, right? Because otherwise it'll be a mess. If I design card stuff and Josette starts to design journal stuff, and but I will keep it in my head, Belinda. The next release will have another set in it, probably, if I have it my way. So that's going to go there. Right, let's assemble this, shall we? Because I'm rambling on. And I do want this on there. Something went wrong with that corner. Sneaky little corner. Why isn't that doing... Oh well. Then no. Okay, you're going to go on here, like that. So, glue. Send me a list, Belinda, through Messenger. Well, fairly, anybody who's watching. If you have certain phrases you would like to see in one of these sets, send them to me. And I'll have a look. I can't promise you anything, but I will definitely keep it in mind. Because coming up with all these sentences sometimes can be tricky. So yeah. If you have any ideas, just send them through to me through Messenger, and I will have a look what's possible. Okay. That's going to go on there. Do I want want anything else? No, I think that's... Sorry, my brain was going again in a different direction. But I like this as is. I'm gonna put this one here, overlapping a tiny bit. Oh, that's not in the center, Dave. Come on. There we go. And then I want to turn it over the other way around, because then otherwise it's too crowded at the top. That's why you've got tweezers, David. Yep. That way, like that. Time to play. And a nice and grungy, no time to waste. We don't always get what we ask for, Femke. Sometimes you just got to be patient, right? And when you asked that, the second release was already done and dusted. And the third one did not have a sentiment phrase. The sentiments, how do you call them? Journal phrases. So, there we go. Just take off that glue. I'm loving this. I think this says it all. Yes, sometimes you have to be patient, Cindy. So that's my dashboard, in a way. And I think it's enough for today, because, well, the other project I had in mind was a bit more time consuming as well. So, I'm just thinking this if I trim this out to size, this would... No, it's too small now. It's too small now. Oh, well, I'll make another one. I love that. Cool. Right. Put it in the journal, because then it always looks better, I think. No. You guys give me gray hair. No, joking. It's too long. I have to go and cut it, and then with the gel, it's yeah. I have to go to the hairdressers. That's what it is. So here we have it. The page for today. Loving this. Loving this. Right. Well, that was it for today, guys. Join me tomorrow. I'm going to be live tomorrow at Elizabeth Craft Designs. And then Tuesday, so not tomorrow, Tuesday I will be live at Doily. Normally it's the Friday, but it was a bit hectic, and so that's going to be Tuesday. So tomorrow at Elizabeth Craft Designs, Tuesday at Doily. Next Thursday I will be here again. So thank you for joining me, and I would love to see you for the next time. Give this video a thumbs up. That really helps this stupid algorithm from YouTube to help other people find me as well. So give a comment, give it a thumbs up, and I would love to see you for the next one. Thank you very much. Bye!